Good morning. Today we are going to discuss about a case study that we have followed in our day-to-day life, implementing communication language teaching in our senior secondary school students. So we plan to adopt a school in India, in a local Coimbatore, and then we try to teach 5th to 8th grade students, where the students were very much poor in English language communication because they had English language as only the second language. So we try to adapt them and train them to speak English in a better manner. So for that we made this event in progress.
First when we visited, we faced a lot of problems. The main problem is the students from 5th to 8th grade, they can't be able to speak in English. Their communication is very poor, and their knowledge on grammar is also something poor, and they not coming voluntarily to acquire the task and complete it. They are most of the people are inactive also. So at the initial stage, we went back to develop them, but at the initial stage faced a lot of problems like that, and the teachers also not much talented in the schools, and the environment is very difficult.
Since they follow traditional method, they were unable to train those students. Teachers also faced a lot of difficulties too. So we plan to make it in a different manner. So
let me explain you this like a story, how we made English come alive. I work with a rural school in Coimbatore, where kids have been learning English for years, but still couldn't speak it. They were stuck in grammar, rules and translations. No real communication, just fear of making mistakes. So we tried something new, communication language teaching. We trained teachers, added fun speaking, activities, role plays, games and even cartoons and songs. We introduced English days and a word of the day, both. It was messy at first. Teachers struggled, parents doubted, but we stuck with it. After a year, students who barely spoke for 30 seconds were confidently talking for 2 minutes. They picked up 200 plus new words and more importantly, they weren't afraid of English anymore. That experience taught me when we make language about real connection, not perfection, that's when true learning begins.
Deshna will explain it in a more clear manner.
And we also made students to do many kind of activities, like asking them questions about vocabularies, grammars, and how they have to talk and enact in a place where we give a situation to them. And we asked them to make conversation between two people. We give them topics and we asked them to relate to that. And we also made many kind of activities like giving them puzzles and working with them day to day, day by day. And when students were asking questions, they make a lot of grammatical mistakes and they make mistakes in past tense, present tense and future tense. These made them realize that how to speak the kind of vocabulary and the essence of English they need to speak day by day. It all increased gradually, and also we made students write in their board, like part of a board where like a thought of the day and new vocabularies has been taken from the dictionary, and students could know that new words and they could learn new words and they could use new words in their day-to-day basis. But the meanings also have been given to the students and asked them to note that down and to use in their day-to-day life. And also we made an occasional visit to our campus, and we made students to know that how their future generations are being spoken English, and the vocabularies and the words, and the communication between the people, how professional they need to be, how unprofessional, like informal they need to speak with their friends, and everything has been seen through their eyes. And when we took them back to their campus, we could see that how the students were improved and the way they seeing the proof that how their future generations and they need to update themselves. These all have been seen by them, and also we could see and gradually we see students have been improved the way of English they speak, and they could really when we conduct exams and we could evaluate them and we could monitorize them, and we can see that when one person is being struggled to speak in their English rather than the local languages, now they could possibly speak the English in a
targeted the students, not only the students, but also we targeted the faculty members. Our faculty members from our institution went to that institution and we supported them how they could get along with the students, and also we supported them in reframing the curriculum and helping them to develop the language ability, and then to teach students in a playway method. So this was made with the activity-based learning methodology. So these two things, when put together, we found an excellent outcome, and it was a grand success. And I would like to conclude the part.
The educational event conducted at the school was very meaningful and impactful. It provides activities to students with a good experience. It provides a platform for learning, engagement, and inspiration, helping the students to gain more knowledges beyond the classrooms. The positive participation, enthusiasm, and curiosity shown by the students highlights the importance of the educations and initiating and shaping their futures. We extend a heartfelt thanks to school administrations, teachers and volunteers to being our support and enriching all our activities. We look forward to organizing more events in the future and providing more languages to the students.
Thank you.